Welcome back, and for those just joining us, welcome to the second round of the CD Mentor Tournament. This afternoon, we're going to be watching OnlyFansFire and their attempt at Thrills Chills. Now, we're going to be playing the CD edit of the map, and for those who are just joining us, this edit here does a lot of additions to this original KF1 map. From changing some spawn areas to making things more accessible, it generally just makes this map far more applicable to KF2, if that makes sense. Making it, honestly, one of my favorite maps and a general fan favorite amongst the community. Joining us this afternoon, we've got Code streaming for us, as well as Gladiateor being my
Hello.
co-mentor. Hey, hello, my lovely people. So, we are about to get underway. We only need 5 minutes to get everybody situated.
Yeah, it looks
And
like we're just waiting on one person.
indeed we are. And from what it seems like, we're going to have a medic run this go around. For those who are just joining us so far, we've only had no medic runs leading up to this. So it's kind of interesting to see one of the people here running a medic.
Yeah, it is a bit interesting, especially because it seems like the other teams haven't had too much of an issue so far. So, bit of maybe just not enough practice to feel comfortable running a medic, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're going to have to see because if I remember correctly, OnlyFansFire was the one team who didn't score over 1,000 last, or one of the teams that didn't score over 1,000 points in round one. So we'll see if they can try and make it up with a pretty hefty time bonus.
Yeah, as of the other people right now, they're kind of swapping around a bit, but oh no, they've swapped to SWAT now, and we do have someone on
Ooh,
demo, so we might be seeing a no medic run.
oh
We even
boy.
got a firebug being hovered, but I know Cerberus was hovering that last time, so
And
I
a
doubt it's
Zerk
gonna happen.
with,
Where's the
oh my,
Mando?
are they not running a Mando?
This has got to just be trolling for the start.
Okay. Oh, this is tempting me. This is tempting me because I won't be the first one to say that the not medic, second to the medic in my opinion, the Mando, or not even, Mando is very important. The Mando
Yeah.
makes CD the way CD is. If you don't have 6 extensions, then you know what I mean. Like at certain points, some holes just simply fall apart without it. So
Yeah, I mean, we've seen how clutch it could be in some of those other holds where everything's falling apart, one good extension, and then, they're back to holding something perfectly fine. And
where you're
with those objectives,
exactly,
that's where you really see that Mando shine.
you're telling me, and so I know we're kind of running into the playoffs, kind of looking into it. If they go no Mando, I'm trying to see what would be the game plan at that point, right? Are you just trying to maximize what they have in real time, or
I guess just hoping that Z-Time procs exactly when you need it.
I suppose so. I mean, granted, the way Zerg works, you do get an increased proc, like Z time proc chance for every like close range kill. So maybe you can kind of circumvent having Z time, but just generating enough so you have the difference covered. But kind
Well,
of
feel
looking at it,
free to correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't like Gunslinger one of the best classes that abuses time? And they
ex-
appear to be
sure,
hovering one right now.
uh,
So maybe
right?
it's just they don't feel it's necessary if they're not going to run one.
I suppose so, but you have cases like Firebug, for instance, where a lot of their Z killing power, like large Z killing power, comes from Z time, as well as being able to abuse a lot of ground fire with their ability to have infinite ammo during Z time, as
I
well as
guess that's
with
true.
their demo here that could potentially abuse Destroyer of Worlds, have Mad Bomber, and just generally have a lot of perks. Like say for instance, Zerk. Without that, you're either gonna have Berserker Rage to kind of offset not having Spartan's ability to just deal a crap load of damage. Uh, It's a lot of variables that I'm wondering how they're just going to kind of balance it all.
I mean, this is something I would have expected from Soft Throw. You know, they were the ones who were really trying out everything last week. So it's
Ooh, I'm excited
interesting
for
to see
them.
another team,
Yeah.
you know, taking a big risk. You know, especially because the other
Exactly.
teams, you know, were running no medic. But I mean, to take a risk of no Mando as well, this would be interesting.
Especially risky since they're not running a medic with all this. I know that in the rule set, it is kind of like blatantly stated that you cannot have a demo, limitationist, and a medic on the same team. It's banned, it's not allowed. But even still, it just it's gonna be interesting to see, right? Because you're dealing with a lot of like large packs, you're dealing with a lot of stuff in real time that you don't have the luxury of kind of dealing with in Z time, kind of having that kind of get out of jail free card that it can often be. And honestly, we're just on 4 p.m., so I'm gonna try and see if we can get the go ahead and see how this plays out. Honestly,
Yeah, might as well. And I hope this is the roster they stick with because this is great.
this is gonna be awesome. All right, Goku, are you ready? Man, I've been meaning to watch Super for a minute.
I haven't watched any Dragon Ball, so you got me beat there.
um, hmm. People don't like Super, which honestly I can understand, but at the same time, Tournament of Power was so good.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Uh,
Looks like they're probably just sorting out their last little changes here. Up, we do see a
oh,
Mando now. Boris is swapped, it seems.
unfortunate.
Truly.
We are
Apparently
having beef.
having beef. Yeah.
We're having beef. I mean, what kind of beef we're talking about? Talking burgers, steak.
I hope it's beef about whether or not they're running the Firebug or Mando.
Mmm, I could see.
Oh, we got one ready.
Oh, that's one.
That usually means that we give them a countdown, I think.
All right. Giving them the good luck, have fun, and the green light. As always, good luck, have fun, and best of luck to the participants. Pause of anticipation. Ooh. And they are off. Okay, let's see what they're going for. All right, we have two people staying back at the spawn, Uranium and Cerberus, fresh off the gate, being the kind of duo chaos playing here. Well, we see the kind of trifecta in the front here.
I will say one thing, if nothing else, I know one of the big complaints about Firebug is, you know, making the Zeds move unpredictably. Pairing it up with Berserker, though, not much aiming to be done.
Yeah, like, granted, you may want to save a clod or two so they can kind of guarantee to have parry up, but essentially speaking, you don't need to worry about trash at all when you have a Firebug. Ooh, and you see the double three. Is that three? Okay, I thought it was 4 husks. Oh. Ooh, good. Bit of a scare there.
Pretty good right at the start.
Good shot.
Heard somebody else is in the fire business, they wanted him.
I guess so. Alright, we see Bagels kind of getting a little bit low on HP, Uranium as well.
Yeah, the slot moved back to go help the Firebug and Berserker lane, so we're gonna have to see how that kind of works out. Good extensions coming through though by Boris.
Right, Boris the Animal being a very respected, you know, kind of vet in the CDC. He's over here giving them some nice extensions. Definitely going to help out the Firebug and Zerg kind of clean up wherever they're going at.
Oh, suck it!
These husks are not relenting. I just keep seeing them all over the map, every side.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to be more interested to see is because Zerg, for better or for worse, is most effective when he's face to face with his opponent, just kind of getting in there and just kind of taking care of business. And with that, mediums can often pose a very huge threat to them, right? Very interesting to see
Since, especially since, you know, they don't have that true medic anymore with this roster, so therefore, those buffs aren't going to be coming through at all.
Right, so you're going to be a lot more vulnerable if you don't have your carry up. And, ooh, they're already at 5 Zeds going into wave 2 at roughly 2 minutes. Very good. Oh, Uranium over your pad. Giving us a little bit of a scare.
As it should be with Berserker. You always want to keep him guessing a bit.
Yeah, you blink it. He's already 25%. Let's go. Oh, we see them already bunching up at the wave 3 hold barns. Oh, spoiler alert. Are they going to be...
They might try and hold here for 2 waves. Or they might go back to their old spots, looking like they might be moving back there.
Ooh, if they're going to try this, I'm honestly... Because if you're coming from other matches, these kind of door, the little mini door on the side here, oh, and Uranium's already like kind of wavering at it. Or are they holding spares? No. Okay. I guess they're just kind of talking about it, but at that little door there at the barn, you can kind of face tank as a Zerk there, I'm presuming. And with Firebug, you just basically guarantee that nothing's getting past there, so...
Yeah, until one large shows up anyway.
Yeah. Take what you can get.
True. We got them holding the same way they were last time. Horse pushing up quite a bit though to get those extensions.
You're telling me at that angle he was playing with at the bottom of the stairs, you can kind of be a bit rough to try to kind of sneak in as many extensions as you can, but so far they're looking pretty smooth.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving Tibbs a workout. He's got to run from sightline to sightline, can't see both groups at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting if things go wrong.
Yeah, thankfully SWAT does have like a speed buff that they can kind of lock into, so she's not going to be too much in the realm of kind of like running back and forth 2-2 like hastily, but at the same time too, you're still not going to be dealing with the buffs, so you can't just like heal somebody and be in that assured state being like, okay, I buffed them, they're not going to be like blinking they're dead, right?
Yeah, but I guess it's better to probably be watching a Berserker who... interesting to see.
Yeah.
Some very interesting choices coming out already.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think what you can get at this point, right? Where we're dealing with kind of a half and half, right? A bit of a dichotomy where you have one side that is purely kind of like surgeon level precision, like you're just going for headshots, while the other side is kind of going like guns blazing, be way more free for what they're able to do. Then doing so, you're also dealing with the risk of like, oh, okay, I kind of threw a Molotov at 5 FPs, so
yeah.
Perhaps a polite ripple of applause for that.
Well, luckily enough, the precision side, they're not letting these Scrakes, Flesh Pounds, or anything even get close. Like, there's been quite a few to have spawned, but nothing's even really touched them, it seems like.
Yeah, so far they've been pretty much an impenetrable shield. And more to the point, whoever kind of looking at it, they're just doing their own thing. Oh, QP raged. Whatever he came from, probably his sight rage perhaps, but you know, you blink and you miss him. He's already gone.
Yeah. That's another QP coming up, I think, or the Flesh Man. Either way, he's mad.
That's the Q. Got 50 cents, and it's spent. Oh, not yet. Up there it goes.
Of course, Uranium up there, hidden everything as a Berserker would, but you know, losing his health.
Oh, and we do see the Fire Panic kind of jumping in there. It'd be a definite save, right? Where say you're like dealing with something and you're about to create your do something worse, and he just goes ahead and goes just like, oh, I'm gonna just dance a little bit. Don't worry about me.
Cerberus getting hit by a husk. Trying to assert dominance out here, but don't think it's going to mean much as they're going to just clean up the rest of this wave.
Yep, and they're closing out of wave 2.
I wonder if they chose this to try and maximize time bonus. You know, maybe the Firebug Zerk has a really good clear time on that side, and the other 3 can just focus on, you know, killing everything that's large that comes in front of them, but I'm not entirely sure.
I was gonna say,
This
right?
roster's still a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a bit unorthodox, but again, like if you're just a Zerg, right, you can face tank everything while the Firebug takes care of all the trash. And if you get
That's
good
true.
line of sight, right, and you get all the spawns the way you want it to work, you're like, hey, well, half the wave's gone. You know, like
Yeah,
if
just
it's out
staying
half
in the
the wave.
fire.
Speaking of stand-in, they are at the wave 3 hold. We see
Well, it looks
Virazu
like
kind
you
of
were right. The Berserker's just standing in the doorway.
nothing shall pass. We do see Virazu kind of just hanging out at the edge there. And I'm wondering what the strat is here. Maybe make sure that he gets good sight. Oh, ooh, I just realized. If you're coming back from different matches, we're kind of noticing that how they have the Firebug and the Zerk, where normally they would have, say, a Gunslinger and Sharp duo. Just realized it just moves the trifecta to the wide door and making sure the GS has good sight line towards all the larges that can potentially go. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and it should allow them to get the clear percentage on the objective pretty quickly as well. So if things go awry, they can potentially still get the objective before they have to move out.
Right. You don't need exactly everybody in the zone to really get that zone cleared. Granted, it does clear faster. However, you can definitely, get a lot of kills outside the zone and still have enough to clear it. And as we're saying now with the Zerk and Firebug combo, nothing is even getting close to the door.
Yeah, they're all just running up to the Zerk, and he's just holding block, and what are they gonna do? Nothing?
I was gonna say, I'm holding it middle mouse, so you don't get to join. Speaking of not joining, Virazu just still sticking out there, just doing his own thing, nothing even getting out of that spawn, really.
Yeah, they're gonna have some stuff to deal with here soon. Fleshpound walking up, a couple Scrakes behind them as well, but I'm sure it'll be no issue for them.
Having extends and the FP's already blinked out of existence.
Less than no problem at
Yeah.
that point.
Bit of a benefit, actually. But we are looking in. They're just kind of doing their own thing. Nice little chill sesh.
Yeah. Ooh, we do actually have a Fleshpound walking in, approaching the short door where the Firebug and Berserker are. That'll be interesting to see how they handle that one.
Yeah, because I see Uranium with a pulverizer, and I'm certain that it's going to just go right into the left seat, stumble, and boom. Boop, and he's at feed block. Boop. Oh, have a little bit of...
Stumbled him.
Yeah, stumble. Yeah, he's doing something, and he's gone.
Oh, but the Scrakes now are heading towards that door. They're not even going towards the precision perks. They're leaving them.
Alright, we're going to see what is going to go on here. Oh, we see one of them knocked down. He's kind of stumbled. That's something I've been thinking about is with the way they're kind of dealing with the larges, they're kind of stumbling around, not necessarily taking them out as fast as possible, but they're definitely clearing them out. It's just going to be a bit of a time.
Yeah, and it can get a bit hot, as we saw. Uranium fell pretty low there, but was able to get healed all the way back up at this point. But Boris missing a bit of health as well.
I'm gonna say Bagels over here, he's missing a decent chunk. The white door getting pushed a little bit. Ooh, Tibbs has the time to heal her teammates, and she's missing a dart on Bagels, which is gonna be okay. Homie's got the syringe out.
Only 36 left, 92% to clear, so it looks like they will get it, but the Zeds definitely made this a bit more difficult than I imagine I expected. Those couple Zeds heading towards the doorway instead of staying in the line of sight of precision perks.
Yeah, but definitely nothing getting past Uranium, which I think is the thing to take away from it. However, it is going to be a thing of how fast is Uranium going to be able to take care of these larges, right? Kind of secure that time bonus.
Yeah, and with them all stumbling, even if precisions do turn, they've got to hit crazy shots at that point. Oops, Spawn Rage Fleshpound coming in. Or maybe Sight Rage.
Ooh. Uranium with the block. Nice parry.
Ooh, miss on the freeze though. Up there we go. Second one mix it. But the other one's still raged.
Uranium at half HP, but able to take that out. That's another thing I've been kind of noticing a little bit. or I'm not noticing, I've kind of been thinking about it, the fact that with stumbles, right? The way freezes work is you can actually stumble a Zed out of a freeze if you're kind of getting unlucky with it. So I'm wondering, you know, is that going to potentially be a problem in the future, right?
Yeah, my thing is this healing, you know, Tibbs doing their best to keep everyone up, but I mean, you're definitely noticing this lack of healing, especially when running a Berserker. It may take reduced damage, but consistently falling pretty low. It's being a bit scary.
Right. You know, Tibbs, like, she's a very well-known medic main, but at the same time, even with her experience, at a certain point with no medic, you just need to rely on more than just a 201 for healing, right? Like, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if we're going to see Boris get a 401. Oh, we see Bagels with a 101. Okay. So kind of doing what I thought they would, where, you know, we say like Uranium, while Zerks are going to just take a lion's share of the damage taken, kind of based on how their kit works and how they need parry, Uranium was kind of getting a real low. Uranium with a carbine.
Ooh. No,
Hold
that's
the
fun.
presses. Like, okay, I was talking about how it's like, okay, like he's like getting kind of low, but that's kind of par for the course for the Zerk. He's like, no, I heal.
You know, everyone's going to be healing in this match, maybe.
Yeah.
No medic, everyone's the medic.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going into wave 4 with the bar hold. We see these kind of undeniable duo of the Firebug and Zerk kind of holding that back lane there, with the trifecta kind of holding the main bar hold with the front and the door covered, and they're just kind of doing their thing with it. I know.
The one nice thing about this is Tibbs is also able to give good line of sight on everyone. So assuming anything goes wire, should be able to get the healing they need.
Right. And I know I keep saying, oh, they're just doing their thing with it, but really it seems as if, like, if things just go well, they're going to have a nice, cool game, but there's 2 FPs on the duo here. You're going to take a bit of damage.
There we go.
I'll see him popping a seed on one of the QPs, but not QPs, FPs, but with the Z time, he doesn't really need to.
Yeah, that got pretty rough, lost a good chunk of HP, but that's the Berserker difference. Anyone else probably would have died.
Right. Yeah. But man's just better.
True. Already 50% through his objective. Very quick timing.
Already on it. And we see the QP just kind of doing a little Macarena, and he's down. But
2 more QPs coming up as well on this duo lane.
Honestly, has the trifecta actually had any larges so far, or
They've got a couple Scrakes, but they've just died instantly.
Yeah.
Ooh, but 2 Scrakes approaching, 1 raged.
I see it. Ooh, folded like a lawn chair. Alright, he's doing a little spin, and we see Uranium running after him, and Z time.
Oh no, I think they wanted that extension. Things are getting a bit messy over here for a bit.
Uranium trying to make sure he doesn't get cornered by these 2 Scrakes here. Well, you can stumble a Scrake if you parry his attack. It is kind of a risky situation to be in regardless, right?
Yeah, speaking of a lack of bigs at the front, here comes 2 Flesh Pounds to alleviate that.
Yeah, you know, just gotta keep them on their toes a little bit. Let's see what happens.
And there's the objective done. 60 Zeds left.
Very, very, very clean. Alright, that's 1 down, and the other one is done.
And just to repeat it, 2 more Flesh Pounds taking the exact same route.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I mean, they let 1 get close for like comedic effect, I feel. So let's just see how they handle these 2.
Yeah, it looks like nothing but trash and 1 Scrake coming to the duo lane, so they'll probably be fine. And oh, perfect freeze, insta-dead on that Flesh Pound.
Yeah.
Bagels took a hit there, but nothing too scared.
Yeah, at this point of the wave, I feel like just kind of generating ego at that. Like, Get free $20. Everything's cool. Uranium doing what he does best at the block there. And it's gone.
Berserker in Z time just feels like a power trip, just running around full speed, hitting everything.
Reloading.
I swear it's like the apex of like everything you'd want in Z time and more. It's like, oh, I get to move, shoot, like everything in real time. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I guess I own the game now.
Oh, you have a large pack? Well, what if you didn't?
Cash, anyone?
And
Looks like they're on the
speaking
move
of
to
large,
somewhere.
Yeah, they're on the move. Ooh, they're doing the Alto? The question mark?
Oh, good stuff.
I did see that a couple teams did this before in their matches, so I believe they're following suit.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they split it, because I know in the others there's been like 5-1 splits, 4-2. So it's gonna be interesting to see their interpretation of it. It looks like they're taking the 5-1 strategy as well. Bagels all by himself. Oh, and Uranium also kind of by himself.
Yeah, the man's just like holding that as Zerg is honestly because he could just kind of go to that little bridge in the front there with pretty much relative ease, right? During Z time, like he can just go in, just clear past before the rest of the team even sees him. So it's like
He's fighting 2 flesh pounds though, and they're kind of giving him the business. Cerberus trying to help,
good
but
little Marvel vs. I was gonna say it's like some Marvel vs. Capcom action, but
not anymore.
yeah, well, game over, I guess. And just like I was talking about, him with the ion thruster now. Seems as if he got rid of his carbine to really do some little bit of damage here.
Yeah, I guess so.
So he is kind of
interesting way to hold this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, granted, Bagels, is gonna have an FP on him. Or he goes for the Husk first and he deals with that. I was gonna say, right, it's interesting to see that he has an ion thruster considering he has a firebug with him, right? Because like the iron thruster
is a bit of an odd choice, isn't it?
It's like known to clear trash, but you have firebug with you. So I'm wondering, like, do you just want that? What if it's the knockdown with the charged attack? Imagine if. Honestly, that'd be cool. I want to see one of those pop off during this match. Honestly, now.
Maybe that's the play. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just a preferred weapon choice for them on that Berserker there. But you never know.
Yeah, hey, I can't knock the weapon loyalty. But they're definitely having a go of it, kind of just popping everything. Things are just looking real smooth for everybody. Not everyone kind of like holding their own, nothing really too crazy going on just yet.
Tibbs must be having like a panic attack though. 3 different groups that they've got to focus on.
I was gonna say, it's like you have Uranium kind of out of sight for most of the time, just doing his own thing. Sure, he can survive a lot of punishment.
Flesh pound approaching him now.
Ooh.
Oh, and 2 Skrinks as well.
Oh, that's greedy.
Are coming.
I hope they have a Z time, because, we're going to see this man in action. Okay, 1 down. Oh. Oh, and they're running at him. He's going to be eating some punishment. Alright, he's able to hold it on. He's probably going to call a flex here. Yeah.
Could do with more.
Here he is, kind of eating a little bit, and okay.
There's that time, gotta keep those extensions going, and they're gonna push back.
Alright, with the pushback, Uranium back at near full HP.
Oh, 2 quarter pounds coming in though. Line that's Greg.
Alright, 9 left, kind of getting to the final push.
Yeah, everyone's showing up now. Even if these those quarter pounds and these couple us don't stand a chance. Yep, there it is.
The goons! Everyone just pulling up, just taking care of business, and that is wave 5 for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now they're going to go to wave 6 hold at the 10th. Now this right here, this is the hold. Besides the barn hold, I feel it's going to be the make or break, right? Because while we've seen this hold be done different ways, it's definitely going to be a thing of like how you hold it is going to make or break this hold here, right?
Yeah. And I mean, with this firebug, like, this is going to be interesting. Yet the firebug
Right.
Berserker basically staying right next to each other. So, you know, what spot are they going to take? And, you know, where are these precision perks going to have to stand? That's going to be the interesting part. We might be another 3-way split again.
Exactly. Like, especially since they're so close together, right? Like, with how they're going to be holding here, it's going to be, I see Boris kind of holding that bridge area, and then we have Firebug kind of watching the fences. Okay. And then we have Uranium holding that one spot, and yeah, GS. Okay. They're definitely holding it differently than I've seen yet, and I'm, ooh, okay. Force dropping that extend there. I don't think they're going to be needing it just yet, though.
Yeah, honestly, it might be a nice thing to not have it right at the start. Ooh, but some
Right.
quarter pounds are coming in. So maybe it would have been nice. Ooh, and since Break's coming in as well, Cerberus is going to rage him straight to it. Get
Yeah,
that
I mean,
firebug
yeah.
DPS in.
I was gonna say, just get straight to it. No filler, all killer. Though I will say though, kind of having no, like just dropping that time intentionally at the beginning of a wave, so you have it later on when you do need it, is kind of like if they meant to do it on purpose, that's kind of a genius, right?
Yeah, true. But you never really can tell truly. Maybe
fair enough.
just missed on shot.
Yeah, but definitely with the hold like this, it would be definitely paramount to have that dead time when you absolutely need it. Especially with that sound not being the one that you would want to hear at a time like this. Okay, I
Yeah.
wonder where they're going from. All
Yeah,
right.
here come more.
Wow. Wait, was it all just QPs? Huh.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, they killed him really quickly. I couldn't even see really where they were.
Whoops.
Game gave them a bit of a give me just with those QPs, you know?
Yeah, I
Two
guess
flesh
so.
pounds are coming. They're going to be coming bridge side here soon.
All
Some
right,
quarter
let's
pounders
see it.
behind them.
Yeah, give them a little bit of a shake up, you know. Oh yeah, that's a double on the bridge with a QP on them. That's all sight rages, wondering how they're gonna handle that.
Hopefully a Zed time can come in clutch, or let's see what they can do.
Right? Alright, we're not seeing a call for a freeze, so they're just gonna raw dog it. Okay, I see you. Alright, get that last
That
FP.
trash in the way.
Oop.
Could be dangerous.
But they get it.
Perfect Zed time.
Ooh.
Just great timing for it, and it's all going uphill from here.
Yeah, you're telling me they're at 80% on the objective. Alright, going on that FP. Nice. Clean kill. Alright, but you got 2 health damage. Yeah, hold on. Let me see how you do with them. Alright, that's one popped. And get him. Okay, get him dirt. Nice. Ooh, speaking of dirt,
Being
you got
pushed back a bit.
yeah, you see Cerberus here at the middle,
Yeah.
kind of half health. Oh, ooh, and he's down.
Oh, there goes Cerberus. That's not good. A lot of their trash killing potential dead in one swoop.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, granted they're at 58, but still, unfortunate to see that they had one drop at a time like that.
Double flesh pound coming bridge.
And you do not have your firebook to deal with the trash. Granted, it is the Mando hold, but you know.
Yeah, and the slot can pick up a bit, just by the inherent nature of slot, but some of those Zeds do still give it trouble.
I was gonna say, yeah, the 2-1 can deal with trash, but you definitely are kind of
Look
playing
up
with fire
his
here.
healings, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed Bagels has 3 freezes, but I haven't seen one at the Mando hold. If I'm mistaken, let me know.
Back
But
on the pitch.
I
kind
haven't
of
seen
seeing
one either.
Virazu kind of cleaning shop here.
Gonna rage this great, get him here first before those flesh pounds can start their rage. 3 approaching. Last one's on bridge.
Nice. All right, that's the first one. Ooh, and we got the freeze. You see Uranium coming in with the save.
New
All right, him
magazine.
getting knocked around a little bit. He's trying to make oh, he's holding down that
Pleased
block.
to make your acquaintance.
That's that Berserker use. Nothing else can tank a bit more than others.
You're telling me.
Reloading.
And now, as per usual, the final scrake and bloats, you know, just to draw out the wave, make sure that time penalty goes down by just a bit more.
Yeah, you can't let them have too much time bonus.
Much better.
Gotta save it down a little bit. But they're going into wave 7 at 22 minutes. Not a bad time at all.
Yeah, but they are down a bit because they're gonna have to spend a bit extra dodge getting Cerberus back up to the point where he was. Not sure what he'd been buying. I think I saw those Dragon's Breath, or what they're called, the flaming shotguns, but I don't know what else he had on him. So
Right. And granted, Firebug is a very cheap perk when it comes to a lot of weapons because the Cockenbird just does so much for being a wave 1 weapon, or a start weapon rather. However, it is definitely a thing of like, okay, here's your money, go get what you need to get back up to speed, and then we can go now. But that being said, they're seemingly, getting things back into the swing of things real quick, and they're going back to the alt hold, I see.
oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. we saw how messy that one Landman's Berserker was holding got at some time, so interesting to see if that happens again, and if they can, handle like they did last time.
I was gonna say, like, I hope that one death isn't an omen, because it's definitely gonna be a bit of a more uphill battle going from here on in. I'm hoping to see Boris kind of dropping these at time. Getting the QPs down, they're kind of, doing their own thing. Slowly but surely,
Yeah, these starter waves seem to have been pretty kind to them. Nothing more important.
QP on Tibbs. Hopefully she can handle it herself. Got Virazu kind of jumping in for the save.
Boris doing some jumping extensions. Gotta keep that Z time going to get everyone back in their spots.
Yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Though I am curious as to how that QP even got there. Is that like a back spawn or?
Yeah, there have been some that have gotten past, like just kind of walked past Bagels towards Tibbs. Not really sure if maybe it came from that way.
Alright, I see it, and I'll see an FP in the front there. It's probably gonna get blinked out. Oop, and there we go.
Well, I got 2 hits on the ground before then.
Yeah.
Straight gonna fight our Firebug Berserker combo, but they look like they've got it fine.
Yeah, they're doing well there. However, the
triple flesh pound, quad flesh pound.
Ooh, yeah, they're gonna have to deal with that. Alright, we see that one down. Oh, hopefully Virazu can get the body in time for him. It seems like Boris is kind of racing for the body. Ooh, nice. And we see that all he can get is he's gonna have to take a hit for him. The FE does not want him at all.
See it?
But it doesn't necessarily matter when you don't. Yep. Oop, and there.
Yeah, one more flesh pound coming up. A big hit.
Yeah, gotta get his last lick in. Whoop, and one last one just to top it all off.
Ooh, and another one coming with 2 Scrakes as well. They are not getting a break in this lane. They're getting kind of separated from the Firebug and Berserker.
That's what I'm saying. Virazu's Index Tuner getting a hell of a workout with all these larges. Holy.
Oh, triple flesh pound.
And that is a triple
again,
with
and
double.
then triple Scrake.
3-2, we see you. Holy.
Wave 7, not messing around with them.
Yeah, alright. Ooh, we see Tibbs with the flash, but the 2 FPs are raged, with one more unraged with a husk in the back, and we see Uranium and Cerberus kind of getting the call to kind of throw EMPs and help them in the back. Virazu taking a bit chunk of damage, but he's not down for the count just yet.
Cerberus and Uranium getting rid of some of them, so they've got a bit less to worry about up front, but now they've got to deal with it.
Hopefully they do not get pinched on there. Wait, back there. They are at 45, so they're not exactly they're not green into the wave. It's essentially, the end shaders of it. Uranium is taking a bit more damage. Bagels taking a bit more.
Tibbs.
Hopefully they can get Bagels up to speed on the heel. He does have a Gore Fast on him. Hopefully he can take. Ooh, Virazu down. Bagels with him.
Down. They're gonna say they might be going for a kite here for the last little bit of the wave.
Yeah, just for safety at the very least. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Having your kind of big game hunters down for the count like this at the end of the wave.
Yeah, there's a Scrake, and now there's a Flesh Pound walking up. It sees them, so that's on risk of time rage. You got to do something about it quick.
all of this eating into their time bonus. Ooh, Uranium taking a bit of chunky damage with the Siren on him. Hopefully that Tibbs can patch him up with that.
You see those blocks coming in clutch. Scrake's coming around the corner. Just gotta take them out. Getting rid of Siren beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they don't have like too many turning Zeds, because while Berserker can move fast, it would be nice to at least have like your, you know, like other faster perks with it.
And there we go.
And they're
But
ready to go.
that's gonna be an expensive loss there.
Yeah.
Losing your Sharp and Gunslinger.
Like
Ooh.
roughing that out is like at least 4K. Which, granted, going into wave 8, you're kind of swimming in money a little bit, but it's definitely gonna.
Well, they did
eat
have
into
one
your
death
time bonus at
before
least.
then, so
Right.
they're not as well off as they could be.
True.
How's everyone doing?
It also could eat into like potential spares that could use for this hold here, because the T-Wave, not the T-Wave, but the Wave 8 hold can definitely be a tricky beast if you don't know how to handle them.
Oh yeah, I mean, granted, it looks like this is somewhat similar to what they were doing before. They've got one really long, tight choke point and not much to go off of after that, so interesting to see how they hold this one.
Honestly, and we are seeing now. Oh, Uranium with the drive-by money. I like it. I like it.
How's that for a
Oh, I do see them running back into the barn hold and buying guns. This is kind of eating their time a little bit.
Yeah, at this point, you kind of just gotta do everything you can, though. You don't want to lose too many points to more deaths, because more deaths just mean more time. So, you know, being prepared for this will probably save a bit more time in the long run.
Fair enough, but they do have 2 waves left plus the boss, so hopefully they can pick it up going into them.
Yeah, and at least that nomadic bonus does give them a bit more than they would otherwise, but
Oh,
you still
for
want as
sure.
much time as you can.
Mhm.
Because other teams have been, as far as I've understood, getting pretty decent chunks of time bonus, so.
And honestly, from the looks of things, it feels like they're going to get at least a little bit.
I'm tip top, thank you.
Definitely something to offset the way that things are going.
Quarter pound spawn immediately on them.
Aha.
So we got a Sharp SWAT holding one angle, Commando Gunslinger holding the other, and the Berserker Firebug duo back at it. So,
Inseparable as always. I like it.
really interesting to see how this works out for them. Very
I was gonna say,
different
it's
type of
looking-
hold.
It's definitely solid, without a doubt. As a Mando, you're definitely going to want to try getting peeks at that bridge to your left, if you can manage it at certain points, because trash will spawn there. And if things are going to go going south, like you see triple flesh coming in, he's going to definitely want those spawns to be on
Oh,
his...
triple rage!
Alright, we see Bagels just right on it for the word to go. Oh, we see all 3 of them raged, and they're coming for it. Alright, we see one
Good,
blinked
one
out.
down.
Ooh, coming in with a crit. Alright,
Good
but
freeze.
nice freeze, okay. Virazu trying to cheat his way into the back, and they're gone. Ooh, Boris just nearly missing the body.
Now Scrake's coming in. They're pushed back a bit off that site, so this is going to be interesting. See if they can retake that little bit of ground.
Right, I'm seeing Tibbs, at least she doesn't have too much on her side, so she can kind of hold on her own until she gets to call Bagels back, so that's going to be good for them. And we see on the duo at the front here, we have double FP. Oh, one's already gone. And, ooh, Uranium with the crit. Oh,
that's
my.
old. Yeah, it's getting into him, but Berserker, we're seeing it again. Well-timed blocks, able to make sure he doesn't take too much damage.
Mentally untouchable, Uranium is. And as we see here, things are just looking... Ooh, we see one FP raging. We'll see how far he gets. He gets to not even the light post. Wow.
Yeah, and Boris had plenty of trash behind him to keep those extensions going.
Yeah.
So that would have been an easy one no matter what.
Honestly. So honestly, between you and me, I want to start making bets. Like, okay, instead of like saying like, oh, FP died. Oh wow. Okay, how long does an FP last? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to make the real bets. Well, that's also a bit dependent because depends on which lane it shows up in.
Right. Ooh,
Quarter
QP,
pounder on
he
there.
gets past the animation and he's dead.
Oh, 2 flesh pounds approaching our inseparable duo.
Ooh, Uranium getting caught out from the zone. Okay, we got one of them panicked, and then the other one going with him. He's kind of rolling with the
laying
punches
into him.
here. Taking it nice.
Man, those are... I'm shocked to see a Firebug dropping these things as fast as they are. I understand Uranium's also doing a lot to them, but without the assistance of those, precision perks, they're dropping still pretty quickly in that duo lane.
Yeah. As I may have said before at the beginning, ooh, and they got the objective. Nice. Firebug has a lot of their large Zed killing potential in Zed time, right? Especially with the Helios rifle. But the fact that it does microwave damage, the one damage type geared solely towards damaging larges, if you have a good enough Zed time, then larges do not exist. Especially if you have a wall like Uranium here, kind of taking the brunt of the damage, so you can just do what you do.
Yeah, and we see just a couple Scrakes approaching our inseparable duo. Not much else really on the map that's really much of a threat. Bit of trash here and there.
I'm gonna say they've been rolling pretty good. What was a threat, right?
Yeah, this hold, I thought this one was gonna be a bit tough, but no, they handled it really well. Oh, another flesh pound coming in. 2 Scrakes fall far behind, but I'm sure if everyone's focused, they can get them. One flesh pound on our gunslinger, but they got rid of it fine.
You see here that they're not letting those deaths get to him. They're going back for blood. Oh, and he's going for his homie, but he's not letting that slide. Oh, he's going with it. We got us 1. We got 2. We got a 3. Hey, but they still got the wave 8 hold down, and that's good enough for us.
Yep,
Nicely
sitting on a good chunk of time bonus. Pretty well on pace, I'd say, to get a decent bit of points from that. So should be good.
Yeah, no.
You guys gotta hope they got that bot shredding potential. That's the one thing I've been worried about is how's this doing against Abomination?
Yeah, I mean, granted, if I recall correctly, A-Bomb, the Firebug just deals better, higher damage towards bloats and stuff. So I'm wondering if that actually can attribute to the A-Bomb fight at all, because you're dealing with microwave damage.
Then
yeah,
it might be their key is Cerberus.
Yeah, I was gonna say right.
Clutch.
All right, we see everybody getting their guns. They're gonna go for the wave 9 hold. It seems. So far, so good. You're kind of dealing with a, hold sweep, as it were. I'm pretty sure nobody's not going for all the holds, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, I mean, especially because as far as I remember, last year the first couple, during the first round, basically only one team I think had it planned from the start that they were going to do every hold. So most other teams, after seeing that, quickly tried to copy them and led to a bit of chaos at the start. But this year everyone's all for it, which I like to see.
That's what I'm saying, because we're just looking at it, right? It's everyone's just you know what? I'm gonna let this hang. I'm doing every hold.
This is kind of interesting. They kind of swapped, because this was their wave 1 spot, they kind of swapped where they were standing. Cerberus and Uranium now on that sight line.
Ooh,
they're just all in the back.
Yeah, honestly, I can respect this hold, because it's you have such a long corridor that you can just kind of shoot down, right?
Oh, Flesh Pound raged from sight. Interesting.
Alright,
they just got to deal with the one on sight.
Alright, he's not getting into the hold, watch.
Oh no, he's in. Hit it on Boris. They didn't see.
Alright, and Virazu just going for it. No freeze, no nothing. Oh,
triple Scrake pushing the other side.
Oh.
And the Scrake behind, double Scrake behind. Oh, the things are getting tense real quick.
Well, are you looking to go into the war room real quick?
Yeah, we should hop down.
Alright, let's go.
Nope. Bloat? Oh
no,
my god.
something keeps popping up.
You hear Scrake on the stairs?
Taking riders. Taking riders. Quarter on you. Quarter on you.
God.
Chaos Lane's chilling. I'm gonna freeze close so we can get around corner.
Okay, good call.
I'm gonna see if I can help with this. Husks, guys. Oh my god.
I would save. I'm going back to Chaos Lane.
Yes, please.
Just
I don't even know what to do.
Is that time? Some fucking time, please.
TP's
Thank
low.
you.
You want?
Yeah, take it.
Next one.
Taking. Yeah, thank you. I think that's it. Spraying and praying.
The girls don't cry, Tibbs.
Literally shaking right now.
That time. We have so much trash.
I'm headshotting, I promise.
Girl, where?
no
Taking
digging.
crawler.
No digging.
Great.
Call on you. Call on you. Oh, never mind. Took it.
Okay.
Was it not? That was 4 headshots
No.
again. What?
Right, I'm staying with Chaos
Maybe
Lane
it's a
for a little
lag.
bit.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Call
I'll
me
flex at
anytime.
moment's notice.
Taking long.
Good luck.
Husk
Super
on
long.
stairs, maybe?
No.
Fucker keeps moving.
Bro.
Ah, you.
2 stairs.
Up on your stairs. Yeah, I'm taking Ryder. It's up on stairs.
Okay, take long.
Caught up on forest.
That's it.
Not that much.
I hate this hold.
I love it. It's my favorite hole. I love when Z time does it proc. That's my only job. Taking
Speaking
long.
of,
That's my only job.
That taking long, nothing.
Who's a reload cancelling little freak?
You are.
What?
Taking long. I got 3. I got 4. I got full.
I'm pushing up. It's objective done.
All right.
Okay.
can we have
Pretty
one
much.
wave that's like practice?
Just one.
No
I'm
lie.
taking damage.
What? I'm not with you guys. I'm with it.
I got him. I got him. I got the 401.
I know. I'm just letting Boris know. It's fine. It's fine. Another side rage. Can you take this one, Boris?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's fine. Oh,
I
unlucky.
thought-
Just kill it.
Boris's only job was that time. Why would he be doing healing? You know,
He's
safe
a
to assume.
401.
I'm a multitasker. I'm a people pleaser.
Oh, I got a nice.
Okay. Fresh out the gate.
As we can see,
Wait.
they said, can one round go like practice?
Yeah. Okay. When Boris was like, "Can I get one Z time?" when he had a bunch of trash, I felt that in my soul. Like, oh
It's just been
my
so
god.
chaotic for them, all these waves.
Yeah. No. Phew.
It just
Honestly,
the pleading for one round to go like how they've been practicing this is just so funny to me. You can definitely tell
Yeah.
that practice has been probably pretty good with this comp, and
Murphy
the
decided
game
to
just
ugly
says
it
nah.
up,
Yeah. Looks like
What?
they're gonna hold this spot again.
Yeah, seems so, honestly. As potentially unfortunate as things have gotten, honestly, I like the fact that they're still going with it, right? Still holding strong. They still got a chunk of time bonus.
Yep. Probably won't last too much longer though, sadly.
But they're
Just
still
given
playing
the
it
way
out.
goes. Yep, but I mean you gotta. And I mean they got that no medic bonus, so if nothing else come the end of this round, that's gonna be still a good chunk of points.
You're telling me, and we're off to wave 10, and we're back to the OG hold. They're swapping off Cerberus and Uranium off the hold here.
The Cerberus pushing up way in front of Uranium.
Yeah.
He says, no, I'm the one in front now.
I am the one who... Okay, and we're seeing, everyone with their kind of final loadouts here.
Yeah, floods before boss wave. See what gets swapped around for that anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that quarter pounder didn't stand a chance. Holy.
Yeah. Although if you're just watching freaking Cerberus just go ham, the husk going flying, I'm like, holy shit. The physics in this game is just really funny.
Yeah.
Ooh, FP and
Giving him a bit of trouble, kind of jumping around like crazy.
yeah,
Another hit in, damn.
just chunking under armor a little bit. Another FP raging up.
Raging up. Tight rage must have been.
Honestly, I see how Bagels still had 6 freezes trying to conserve them, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta kind of have to with how these waves have been going. These early
Yeah,
parts,
fair
you
enough.
gotta be a bit more conservative with it.
True.
Especially since you're the only sharp.
Right.
Most teams have
exactly.
been running double sharp in a lot of maps, so when you're the only one, you gotta make those freezes count.
Mm-hmm. No, do see too.
Oh, wow. Huge freeze on those flesh pounces are coming in. But the quarter pounder, 2 of them raged.
All right, dead time. Bagels getting crit. That's number 1. That's number 2.
The other one got unraged, but now there's another one raging coming in.
And another crit on Bagels with a heavy, and he's down.
Oh, wow. That's their sharp gun. That's not good. That's their
That,
freeze.
especially 182 left. All right, Virazu getting healed up. But here's some smacking sounds on the
Oh,
stairs.
Cerberus
Cerberus
caught
down.
out.
Still.
Uranium pushing up, trying to get him out of there.
All
Holy.
right. Are they gonna initiate a kite here?
It looks like they might be getting ready to. They pushed to the top of these stairs, but there's larges coming from every which way. I don't know which way they're gonna run.
Especially with that sight line at the front of them, right? They have 3 husks there, and they have a bunch of FPs just running up. They are not gonna hold their
Scrakes, yeah, and the Scrakes, and now 2 of them kind of mad.
Ooh, and Boris here
That's not
taking
good.
down next for the count. Virazu next, seemingly. Oh,
And the Husk with the snipe.
holy!
Cerberus separated from the other 2.
Right, Tibbs also low with the C plus, and she's
There
gone
goes
too.
Tibbs. Uranium, he may be
Uranium
Berserker,
also
he
got
can't
him.
live that,
Cerberus
and there
finally.
goes
Oh
Cerberus.
no!
Oh, how devastating.
Ah.
10.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks, man.
Wow, and that was just unfortunate from beginning to end.
Right, yeah.
Well, now we have to go and see who we can get to want to do an interview after that.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Before anyone says anything, I still have massive respect for these people. Going wave 10 with it and being as like they stuck with it and they went for it, right? That's a fantastic try.
Yeah, what a great lineup too. Just something so interesting and so unique.
Yeah, I see they're kind of dipping, right? Oh, we can get Virazu and Bagels in. Okay, we could do that. We can do that for sure. But honestly, fantastic try for these people from top to bottom and a great, amazing match to watch.
Yeah, and it's just so unfortunate the way they said, can anything go like it was in practice? I bet in practice this was smooth sailing.
Yeah. But without further delay, let me get these 2 people in and we'll get a chat going. All right. Hello, gentlemen.
What's up?
Hello.
Yo.
So I just gotta ask the first thing first. I remember you when we joined the war room for that one round. Just the quote of "Why can't anything go like practice? Like why can't one wave go like practice?" Was practice just that much of a different beast in this round here?
Practice was super chill pretty much the entire time. I don't think we had one funny spawn the entire time.
There was no funny spawns, no random lag, and we actually had Z time most of the time during practice.
Yeah, just really unfortunate. We loved the comp. We were talking about it the entire time. The Firebug and Berserker. But yeah, we did see quite a few sight rages that I don't know how, frankly, how you got seen at all. So those were very unlucky.
So
yeah, that's
one of the
another
things.
thing.
Tamari and Melon, I think, or Illith, they tried to fix as many as they could, but we couldn't figure out where any of them were to even say anything. But this map's kind of infamous for it.
Yeah, like, I mean, kind of watching it from top to bottom, I always notice that like something somehow, some way, like I can notice something was off, right? Where it's like you see a bunch of trash in front of the Mando, but no Z time proc type of stuff, right? But even with how things weren't kind of going to plan as per se, the fact that you guys stuck out with it is honestly massive ups to you guys.
Yeah, especially with losing, you know, 2 of your precision big damage perks. Well, granted, kind of near the end of one wave, but you know that can shake things up really heavily for a lot of teams. So to be able to come back after that one was really nice to see.
Yeah,
Zerk Wall helps a lot with that too. Uranium's very good at sponging damage and not getting pushed. So that definitely helps a lot. And then the Firebug stumbles for that one wave where both precision perks are down. It's a great combo.
Yeah, we were talking about like all game, or we were just kind of seeing them kind of be like conjoined at the hip, kind of just being like, yeah, we're not going to lane without each other. And I was just like, okay, I'm here for this. I want to see how this was going. So speaking of how it was going, so quick little thing I want to ask about the like beginning of the game, not even going into it, right? So I saw that we had Tibbs medic with no Mando. Was that like potentially in the cards per se, or
No, that was just kind of everyone joined as funny perks.
no?
I guess
Okay.
cheat because Coco did it last week. Everyone thought it was funny.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
see.
No, because being glad we're over here talking about like, are they gonna do it? Like, what's going? Wait, are they actually gonna? We're kind of like going off. We're like, oh wait, is this actually gonna be the show? Like, holy, this is gonna be awesome. But you people did not disappoint. But I do have a question though. So with the like perks that you picked, so what kind of went into it, right? Because we did see Cerberus in one of the pre-matches, kind of playing sharp and doing very well with that. So I was wondering kind of like who went with what to kind of like just like do the comp that you did, right? Like what went into the comp choice?
So Cerberus likes Firebug and Slinger, so it just kind of based on how the maps are going, and pairing up a Chaos perk with the Zerk is beneficial because stumbles are going to matter a whole lot less. And it worked for this map in general. Not the match, but in practice, we were doing fine with the Chaos landing together. They were usually not getting pushed. And if they did, it was one is that time and they recovered.
Yeah, we really
Yeah.
saw that in a lot of situations where single Z time really let you guys back into it. But as we kind of saw, there was a lot of times where trash just wasn't lining up in a way to really allow those extensions to unfold. Do you think that was kind of like one of the big factors in how this all fell apart here in the last round?
Yeah, no Z time makes a difference.
Yeah, we were seeing with like the kind of how do I word it? Like just how impenetrable almost certain lanes were, right? It was like not to say like Z time reliant, but a lot of the times we're say with like Firebug, for instance, right? You are kind of locked to trash clearing unless Z time pops, and then you can kind of do a little bit of damage. Well, not a little bit of damage, I shouldn't say that. Like a lot of damage with the heals rifle, right? And so with the lack of that Z time, it was just like, oh, so the Firebug can't help with this. He can stumble him, but he can't really like deal with him proper. You know what I mean?
No, but that's where the Zerk comes in, and they both do a lot of DPS and Z time, and then they can just hold until that pops the next time.
Yeah.
I do just want to say I was really impressed with the way you guys were able to keep your composure on some of those waves where everything was falling apart. There's one wave where you guys were holding on this bridge and just Cerberus and Berserker were pushed all the way up on the right side, and the rest of you were falling back to bridge, but you guys didn't seem worried about it at all. So
I was gonna
I thought
say,
it was really impressive.
right, I'm wondering if I'm running out of time here because I'm wondering about the mental, right? Going into the like waves going on. like when you were losing like a player or two, like how much did losing a player really shake up things? Like, were you feeling it after a while, or were you able to keep your composure really?
I think it's mainly up to the individual. Everyone's going to be a little bit differently. I mean, I know for me at this point, I've played enough CD where you lose a few people, it's a bit rough, but spread the money around and things will be fine.
Right. Because I know, like in a game, it can very easily fall apart if everyone just kind of loses it after a like death or two. But the fact that you guys kind of stuck it out and played well despite that was honestly like it's something to behold, really. Oh, I am getting a bit of a notice. So kind of wrap things up here. If you do not mind me asking, if you have an MVP in mind, who would you say it was?
I'll go with Boris. Commando always gets the MVP nominations, right?
Yeah, that's been a
taking the Tamari route, as far as I know.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm always going to say Commando first, but Boris has been doing really well getting reactions to preps. So his reaction to calls has been amazing, and it's in the past week gone a lot better. He's used to getting the calls as well, so MVP for Boris.
All right, Virazu, anything?
Yeah, and for me, I'd probably say Tibbs actually. She had a lot of good calls. Since she's acting as a medic, usually she's just looking around in each lane. So she's just letting everyone know what's up. During one of the waves, she called that Bagels was kind of getting pushed, and that brought my attention. And because my lane with Boris was not really like packed, I came back to help. So Tibbs is really good at calling out, and yeah.
All right, we love to hear it. Now, I appreciate you two coming out. It was a great game, excellent show, and I'm damn glad to be commentating on it. And up next, we have Seattle Cryptomancers streaming on Tamari's channel. Actually, I believe that match is about to go underway, actually, so let me not keep you
May
guys
have
here.
started already.
Oh, my bad. All right, I'm gonna.
It's 5:02, so they have a
Yeah.
2-minute head start, I think.
All right, bet. All right, everybody, go over to Tamari's channel and watch that match. It has been a pleasure commentating with you and being here tonight. It is I, Bell,
And I glad.
streaming on CodeTheVoid channel. Have a good night.